Hey guys, welcome back again to the channel. My name is Princess.
My name is Peter.
And it's so good to have you. Thank you so much for clicking when you saw this video. So in today's video, we're actually going to watch this Archbishop who came up and said that he is exposing Church of England dirty secrets. And we want to know what those secrets are. And yeah, I really want to know. I don't know about you. I want to know what they are. And I'm sure you also want to know what the dirty secrets are. So let's go ahead, watch this video. And he also mentioned about getting slaves from West Africa. So you know that means that most of those slaves that actually was transported to Europe and every other places, most of them actually was from West Africa. But let's go ahead and watch the video, then we'll come back and react to it. Please do well to drop your comment in the comment section, like this video, and also subscribe to the channel.
Breaking shocking news, the Church of England's dirty secret. The Church of England once owned a sugar plantation on Barbados that profited it about £5 million a year in today's money. They purchased slaves from West Africa and subjected them to inhuman treatment, including having the word society branded on their chests with a hot iron to show that they were the property of the church. The further shocking news that has just emerged is that a previous Archbishop of Canterbury actually chaired the meetings approving the purchase of more slaves for the plantation. They were needed because so many had died as a result of their inhuman treatment. The church also enslaved children as workers too. The wealth the church enjoys today and its ownership of vast parts of the land and real estate of England and its prestige is because of this shameful blood money from the past. The Catholic Church and many of the popes were no better, abusing the innocent and forcing them into slavery. People often trust religion, religious people, and the church. They shouldn't. It has little, if anything, to do with God or Jesus. It is a human system spawned, controlled, and dominated by men. It is responsible for atrocities throughout history, even up to our present day. Only trust that which you have researched, investigated, reviewed, assessed, experienced, and concluded is safe, honourable, has integrity, and has crossed the ultimate threshold of being able to pass the test of love's scrutiny.
A lot is happening.
Well, a lot has happened. Because actually in the past...
It's in the past, but I'm just discovering now, so that's why I said that is happening.
A lot has happened, like... Imagine, anyway... So we all know that.
Crying. My wife is crying. She just watched the video and she's crying.
So we all know that.
It's okay. She's very emotional. She's very emotional.
Okay.
Sorry.
We all know
it's
that.
In the past now. Where's my tissue?
Get out. Imagine transporting slaves. Imagine. Sorry, thank you. Imagine transporting slaves from all the way from West Africa to Barbados. Yeah. And Barbados is not an European country now. So why are they planting, having a sugar plantation in Barbados?
It's an island, they have water now, so that land is good for planting.
They went all the way there to go and plant something. And still you transported slaves. Hey, you brought slaves in to come and help you work. And you were also treating them as if they are not human.
And they used church.
And it was church.
The Bishop of Canterbury.
It was church.
Or something, yeah.
It was church.
You say they come and they do as they come and preach to you.
And they've carried you. You don't know. You don't know they have carried you. No, this is actually not funny.
But you know, these things are this is strategy for slave trade now. How it was done, so it's not new. It's just that my wife is just being emotional because but the truth of the matter is,
where I got emotional was where he talked about these people died and they had to find a way to go bring more people from West Africa.
They said they need more. because they are being treated like animal,
and they
so
died.
they can't sustain.
Imagine
they can't live
somebody
too long.
working for a long period of time, they couldn't
And they don't
eat.
give them food.
They don't give them food, don't
Even
give them
what
water.
they are
How will they
planting,
survive
if they are
it?
caught eating it, or
You're in
they're
trouble. So tell me how the person will
Let's not
survive
go back
it.
to the slave trade history, because it's really
painful.
annoying. It's really, really annoying.
Oh my God.
And a lot of our grandfathers went through a lot. West Africa, they
And
come
it's
to West
West
Africa because
Africa.
we have energy, we have,
We have the manpower,
we have
yes.
so that's why they always come after black, and they use us. And the annoying thing is
where
that
where it's paining me is that it is church.
yes, now
It is they're using church against. In fact, they use church, for all of this whole slavery thing. It's really painful, and trust me, he said something about don't just believe everything that you hear. Make sure that you have researched, you have assessed it,
you have
like
verified it.
then before you can now and verify that it's safe.
The man that is sharing this thing is also a bishop.
Yeah, Archbishop Jonathan.
So he's not just talking because he wants to go against the church. He's talking from fact.
Yes.
From what had happened.
I think even as Christians, right, it's very important for us to know what we are dealing with.
That's it.
Even before you believe whatever thing you're hearing from any pulpit at all, being a pastor, whether in
that
Africa or outside of Africa, like that's what the world has turned to right now. Make sure that you have assessed it, you have read the Bible for yourself. And I think I was telling you one time that I can no longer believe everything that I hear. And that's why it's very good for you to know what God is saying. Okay, know God for your own self, and not because a pastor is saying or a priest has said something that God said something. You need to know something for yourself, and that's one of the mistakes that people made those days. They were all believing, oh, he's a priest, he's a priest. Whatever he says is fine. And they gave them this, they put them in this place like this.
It's exposure now.
They put them somewhere like everybody have this respect for them. I think till now some people still worship pastors and worship some priests.
Let's not even go into pastor. What we're just saying about what was done to blacks
those days,
then. And now we're
how they use the church. We have to spell it as it is,
perpetrate such evil. And the truth of the matter is, now that all of this information, in fact, one of the reasons why we are sharing this is because people should now know, so that when you are seeing the sign, the gimmicks of that repeating itself, you know how to what?
Maneuver.
You walk away.
Yeah, you know how to work. Just because right now it might still be happening subtly without us knowing that it's happening. And that's why you see somebody coming to a village in somewhere in Africa and saying, I want to take your child to go and train in school.
God bless you.
And you'll be so excited that your child is going to school.
They're going to use for child trafficking.
You don't know that your child is going to suffer.
So you have to be very, very
So you need to
careful.
be very careful. Like
you need to be very open your eyes, shine your eye.
I think at this point people have to look beyond what a person is saying and
like
look inside, like that lady. Like this is that point where people need to look beyond what a person is saying and look at their heart. I know you're not God, but trust me, there's always a way to read the mind of a person.
You have to discern.
Discernment is very important.
Because the heart of man is so wicked. If a church can do that, if a bishop can be used to perpetrate that, then anybody can be anything.
Anybody can. And these are people that really serve Jesus, that serve God. Like Jesus lives in their backyard, but oh my God, it was so emotional. It's actually not a funny thing, really.
Very wicked and devilish.
Anyway, guys, let us know what your thoughts are in the comment section. As always, okay, we really want to,
$5 million in a year.
like
England. They tried.
Anyway, let's not just go into that. Let us know what your thoughts are in the comment section. We really want to read from you, and please do subscribe to the channel if you haven't. Give this video a thumbs up and also share with your friends to be part of the family. Thank you so much, and see you guys on our next video. For now, bye guys.